Hey everybody, good afternoon. I'm Adam and I have ulcerative colitis. And today we're at the very end of September 2011, and I'm gonna just do another thing I haven't done in a while. Definitely haven't done it since we're living here in Berkeley, but we're making up some SCD yogurt. It's good for the gut. So to start off, taking a half gallon here of whole milk. You know, I'm not like super overweight, and I would always love to put on a couple pounds, right? Anyways, this is pretty much the one time that I eat milk. Some cheese as well. But how you do this is you get yourself a nice little pot, and you bring the milk up to a nice warm temperature. So I just put it all in this big pot here and kind of stir it around. You don't want it to burn at the bottom. But the goal here is we're trying to kill off all the bacteria that might be living inside the milk before we cool it down and put it in these low yogurt cups. And then we'll put it in the yogurt cooker. I'll show you that later on. So anyway, we want to bring it up to a temperature. Let's see if we can. Ooh. Let's make sure we can find our thermometer. Here we go. And I like to bring it up to about 182 degrees. So I take this little whopper right here. This seems to work well. I'm going to dump this thing into the milk to kind of see where it's at. Once it's hit that, I'm going to take it and I'm going to cool it down. I've got a big pot right here. You can't see it. Actually, I'm going to show you. Well, no, I'll show you later on. It's got cold water in it, so we'll try to cool down the milk quickly. But anyway, what the hell am I doing this for? Okay, here's the reason. On the SCD diet, the whole idea behind it is the ulcerative colitis is when it's active because there's an imbalance in gut bacteria. That's right. Gut bacteria is pissing off the immune system and the body. The body is seeing all these different types of bacteria in huge populations that should be, you know, in smaller populations, and so it's reacting. It's trying to fight them off. But since that bacteria keeps on growing and multiplying and so forth, the immune system keeps on fighting and cutting itself open and doesn't know what to do. So it's like a never-ending war. Well, the good stuff from this yogurt, the good bacteria actually are good bacteria. So we want to get them into our body and allow them to multiply, and with the goal of reducing the populations of the bad bacteria and increasing the populations of the good bacteria. Anyway, that's the quick and dirty idea, but also tastes pretty good. Put a little honey in it too. So we'll come back in a moment once we're a little farther along. Alright, quick little deal, folks. So if you're like me, you're probably wondering at the beginning, what the heck is Adam going to all this trouble to make his own yogurt? Sounds all cuckoo, right? Yeah. So the bottom line to that is, when I make the yogurt with my yogurt machine, yogurt maker, which any of you can get, I'll put some links down at the bottom of this, where you ferment the yogurt for 24 hours, and the goal being, by doing it for 24 hours, all of the bacteria, they eat up all of the lactose. Lactose is not good. So we want to have all the lactose sugars eaten up by the bacteria while it's making the yogurt, right? So when you go to the store, right, and you're buying yogurt at the store, that yogurt has been fermented for just a couple of hours, and there's a lot of lactose left. So any of the yogurts that you're buying, actually, the yogurt I'm going to use is that yogurt starter, Dannon plain yogurt, is this little whopper right here. There's still some lactose in there. So we're going to let it ferment along with the milk so we can go and munch up, eat all the lactose. It's a big point. It's like, why the hell are you doing this? That's one of the reasons. Yeah, it's kind of fun too. It's not complicated. You get your big old pot out. You stir it up so it doesn't kind of burn at the bottom. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're getting real close here. Let's see, let's put this little whopper in. It's blowing by 120. Let's see here. Going by 140. Be careful not to burn yourself now. This stuff's hot. Going by 150. It's going by 160. It's sitting at 160. Now it's going by 170. Anyway, it's going to be ready real soon, but real important, keep on stirring. You don't want this thing to be burning on the bottom of your nice pans, or your not so nice pans like this thing. Well, actually this is a nice one. So you stir. Maybe you crank up heat a little bit. I was sitting on number 6 on the dial. This is our, not ours, but came with the apartment rental. Let's try it again here. Blowing by 140. Going by 160. 20 more, folks. Ooh, it's getting hot. It's getting foggy on my little thermometer. Oh yeah. We're right there. We are there. So I'm going to just take that thing off. And now, as you can imagine, is a very dangerous part. It's a very dangerous part where it's time to remove. Ooh. Time to remove all the hot liquids. Bring them over to the cool bath. And you know what? I'm going to do it like I used to do at the old place. Put the cool bath right down there. We're just going to pop this little puppy on up. Do that. And now we just cool him down. You like how that sounds, right? So let's show you guys what's going on here. Boom! See there? We've just got that stuff cooling right now. That's our yogurt before we add the starter. And the starter is that little Dannon guy I showed you guys. Anyway, we'll wait off until it cools down. We want to bring it down to in between 100 and 110 degrees. So we got a ways to go. Okay, let's go in right now and let's go do a little checkup. So depending on how crazy you want to get, some people say to cover up the milk while it's cooling down so you don't get outside bacteria. No, I'm not sure why I got that on, it's not hot. But we're going to do a temperature check right now. I'm going to see what we're doing. A little temp. Now we started here, this thing was about 182 degrees. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Right now we're definitely more than 120. We're definitely more than 130. So we're not there yet. But I'm not really in such a rush. I'll put some. You can do that to cool it down a little bit. and we'll come back in a couple minutes. Okay, now comes time to hopefully do our final check. And we put in the old thermometer. See what's going on, right? So let's see here. We're going through 80, 90, going past 100, slowing down. And we want it to be in between that 100 and 110. It looks to be at about 110 exactly, actually. Okay. So that's fine, actually, because I'm going to take it out. And we're going to start the show. These things shouldn't be too hot anymore. Nope. So what you want to do is you want to take with a spoon. There's going to be like this kind of thick, little nasty layer. It's called the legs. And that often is up at the top. Sometimes it's bad. This time doesn't seem like it's too bad. It's like a little thick kind of layer, you know. You want to just, you don't want to be chowing on that. I'm just not really seeing it today. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to dump a little bit of this mixture into this white bowl I got over here. So without getting water all over our kitchen, which makes somebody not too happy. Alright, so I'm going to dump a little bit of the mixture in. I don't know, say a cup. And then I'm going to add some of this yogurt. Alright, so we got it all in this bowl, or a little bit of it. And I'm going to put in, this is our starter, so there's live bacteria in here right now. And I'm going to take a scoop of it, like, I don't know, you see that right there? Let's put a tiny bit more. And I'm going to mash it all kind of up so it dissolves into the milk. We want to basically get that yogurt that I just put in that has the bacteria to get evenly dispersed with everything, so there's just no chunks of it or anything like that. And then when I put the rest of the milk in here, it's going to, you know, disperse all around. That's the idea. Nothing. Kind of mashing it down, but it's actually not very difficult to do. Looks like some good milk too. Picked it up yesterday. And I gotta be honest with you, I haven't made this for probably 4 or 5 months, so I'm kind of just going off memory. But that's how easy it is. Easy to forget, or hard to forget, easy to remember. So once you pretty much have all the yogurt dissolved in there, now is the time where you're going to take the rest of your milk, dump it all in there, right? And like that. And now you're just going to stir it all around. Stir it all around, stir it all around. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start filling up my yogurt deals. So I got one big one for my yogurt machine, and then 4 of these little ones. And wow, it looks really nice. I'll show you guys. So there it is right there. There's all yogurt in there. And here's my 4 little guys, 1 big guy. I'm gonna put the yogurt from there into those things, then I'm gonna put it in the yogurt machine. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so now we got all those yogurt guys in our yogurt machine. I'm using the Waring Pro Professional Yogurt Maker. I'll put a link to that thing on Amazon down at the bottom of the page here. Next thing, put it on the top, turn it on. Now we want to go for 24 hours, so I'm going to put this thing up to 19, and then when it goes down 5, I'll just add 5 more on.